Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. We have another video of my weekly makeup bag, basket / shop my stash, and I have everything in here, everything but the eyeshadow palette that I've been using for the week, and all of this makeup is on my face today. That's why I'm looking very gothic. Is because the makeup that I randomly picked was very dark and gothic. So here we have the look today. It's just very nighttime, you could say. And I'm looking very cash. So what I do in this video is I randomly select items through my makeup inventory, one of each category, except for lips I do 2. And I use that makeup for the week. That way I am randomly picking items that I wouldn't maybe necessarily pick myself. And if I do not like that product, I declutter it at the end of the week. That way I'm keeping everything that I love and just kind of slowly weeding out things that I have probably forgotten about, but I get to use it for the whole week to decide if I want to keep it or not. And then I will take you over to my makeup vanity and we'll go through my makeup in each category. This week I've actually decided to do something different. I am just wanting to mix it up, and this week I'm actually going to choose the products that I want to use, and I'm going to start with my eyeshadow palette so I can base the rest of my makeup off of that. That way I needed to mix it up. You can hear my daughter running around. I do apologize. She might make an appearance. So we're going to start with my primer. So my primer is my Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil in shade Sunray. And I have picked this a few times. I am wearing it today. It is quite beautiful. I do really like it, but I don't reach for it. I already have beautiful face oils that I would probably go for more if I were to wanted an oil base. So for that, I'm actually gonna pass this on, and I think this will be very easy to pass on because it is a beautiful product, but I just don't reach for it. And even when I randomly select it, I don't even use it that often. So for that reason, I am gonna pass it on. You've been good to me. I've used up to here. I have given it a good go, but it's just not the one for me. You know? Next was my foundation. Definitely not going. That's my Designer Brands Luminous Hydrating Foundation. Beautiful, can't fault it. Porcelain Ivory is my shade. It's my perfect shade. It's dewy, medium coverage, gorgeous. Perfection. So my concealer was the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in Fawn. So this is very light for me. So the powder I use has a bit of color in it. So that kind of warmed me up a little bit, because with this dark makeup, I was looking very, very fair. Because this is quite light, I will show you. So it's just a little bit too light for me, but I was able to warm it up a bit with the powder. Very full coverage. I do like it, so I will keep that. My powder was the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, which this is the lightest 110, but it's still, I'll show you, has a yellowness to it, which is fine. It's not completely translucent is what I'm trying to say. So when I have a foundation or concealer in this situation that's too light, this kind of just brings a little bit of life back into my face. So for that reason, it's a good powder anyway. Very finely milled, I love it. So I'm gonna keep that. So my bronzer that I picked was my Models Prefer Mineral Powder in Soft Touch. I love this. It gives a really nice glowy bronze. Very nice and warm. Great for fairer skin. If you like a warmness that isn't yellow, this is beautiful. I just love it. I don't actually know if it's supposed to be a bronzer. Oh yeah, Luminous Glow, Soft Focus, Cool Bronze. So you're supposed to use all three separately, but I use it all together as a bronzer, and I just think it's beautiful. I love, love, love this. My blush was my Benefit Dandelion. I am wearing all of this so far, by the way. And yeah, very soft. It's a very nice soft pink. And I find it very versatile for that reason, and I really, really love that. So keeping that. I love my little mini Benefit blushes, because blushes take so long to use anyway. A mini size is just perfect. My highlighter was the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats, and this is also a mini. I just love using these this week. I use this. You can just see that beautiful wet look it gives. Oh, I'm just in love with it. One day I used it in my inner corner and it's like, it's not a cream, but it's not a powder. It's just so pretty. It's one of those things that when you first put it on your face, you don't think it does anything, but then you catch yourself in the light and you're just like, this is the most beautiful thing ever. So when I put it on at my vanity, I don't see it going on, but then I come out here into this beautiful light and I'm just like, holy moly, there she is. So I just love this, just beautiful, really, really enjoyed using this. I'm going to admit, I only took one photo this week and it's a really bad one because once again, I forgot. I actually was like, doing my makeup, I was like, remember to take a photo, remember to take a photo, remember to take a photo. Get all the way to work and forgot to take a photo. And in Sydney, we've had to wear masks, so I couldn't even do like a delayed photo because it's just like ruins all the makeup. So I really apologize, but I really did use the makeup. But I will show you on my eyeshadow palette the different shades that I used in looks. So my face palette that I had was actually my Project Pan contour kit from Anastasia. And what I wanted to do in this week is I've been focusing on the contour powder that I've been using for years regularly and it just will not hit pan. I'm so close, but I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know. So my goal for this week was to try and use some other ones. So I use this as a full face powder. I used this today as my inner corner and brow highlight, which I really enjoyed because it's very soft. It's not enough to be an actual highlighter in my opinion, but it's a really beautiful, soft, even finishing powder would look pretty. So I used these three this week. I didn't use the bronzers, I just don't love them. I just don't love them. So, but these three I successfully used. Brows, my brows. I had the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe, which is what I'm wearing today, which is a great cooler toned color for me and I love it. And then I've just got a clear brow gel over the top from Mecca Max, which is not in this week's roundup. But yeah, love that. I wonder how much I have left. Okay, all right. For micro pencil, that's not bad. I've still got a bit of use out of that. My eyeliner was the McQueen New York Waterproof Pencil Gel Liner in number 3. I'm not wearing this today, I'm wearing a black eyeliner today, but I use this most days and it's just a nice, it's got a little bit of metallic in it, but it's very minor, brown. Love this eyeliner. It's very creamy, but it dries down for the whole day, doesn't smudge. I just love it. And this is a K-Beauty brand, and I got this from stylevana.com. I did. Okay, so my setting spray was the Maybelline Glass Spray. Mate, this, every time I use it, I'm like, wow, this is so dewy, it's almost too dewy. And when I show you my eyeshadow makeup, you will see I look like I'm sweating, but it's actually just this. I went a little heavy-handed on this and it looks almost, it looks too much. So I would use this definitely when I've maybe over-powdered and just want a little bit more of a glow. So I've powdered my whole face and then put this over and you can see I'm already super glowy. So before this I was matte. Say hi. We've got makeup on our face. Alright, you gonna watch Mummy? So we're almost done. I'll do my 2 lip and then my 2 eye. So my 2 lip products, one I'm clearly wearing, and that is the MAC Sweet Succulents. It's a luster, so it's very creamy, very beautiful. I will swatch it even though it's on my lips. It's a cool toned purple. It's really, really pretty. And I know there's a lot going on. So I love this one. It's definitely for a certain moment. So today is the only day I wore it because I have not gone out this week. However, I really love this and I always have and I think I always will. So I'll definitely keep that. I also chose a lip tint from Heimish and this is in Dry Rose. So it's a nice soft plush velvety situation. So you can do it heavy-handed or you can soften it. And I prefer it when it's nice and soft. And it wasn't a good look with my eyes, that's why I've gone for the purple, and that's why we're as dramatic as we are today. But that's okay. I love makeup, so I'm not gonna apologize for it. My eye pigment was, I chose an eye single in a powder. And this is from Furless Cosmetics in Seduce, which is the darkness on my eyes. So this is like a black and gold pigment. So I've done actual colors underneath and then I put this over the top. So I'll show you that with my palette what I did underneath. I'll show you that now. So that's it there. See how it reflects gold? It's quite pretty. Under the pigment, I had my eyeshadow palette, which was the KVD Vegan Beauty Age of Reality. So this is new to my collection. And here we have the palette. So today I wore this one. I blended these two together essentially. I put this all over the lid and then I put this over the top. So you can see I've got that, I've got a little bit of shift of blue in there, and that's because I did a little bit of this. So I really like that. It's pretty cool. So you can see where I've mainly focused through the week. The shades that I have not used this week were these two. I did not use that one. I didn't use that. I previously used it though. But I think I used everything else. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'll show you the look that I did. And that look was these two and these two. Sorry, I should show you that better. These two and these two. So I went for a really nice soft smoky red look, which you know I love. I love red eyeshadow, and the more I use it, the more I love it. I love it with my red hair and my fair skin. I think it's just a good color match for me. I just love reddy tones, I've realized. So I also did a look, did I use some, I think I might have used some of the purple and this in that look as well, now that I think about it. I've done a neutral look through the day, through the week. I did like just 1, 2, 3. Very neutral look, which I did not take a picture of. But I think I had good use of this palette. Absolutely stunning. I love this palette. I really enjoyed using it through the week, and hopefully I get to pick it again because I found it quite versatile and very pretty. These shimmers are just stunning. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. So that is everything that I used throughout the week. I'm decluttering one item, which is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Oil, and everything else I am keeping because I love. And now we're gonna go into my makeup vanity, yeah. And I'm actually not gonna randomly select. I'm going to pick items that I wanna use throughout the week that I haven't selected that I've been wanting to select. Okay guys, so here is my eyeshadow storage. These are just some Project Pan items here and some samples. But here I have my little mini ones, all my little mini eyeshadow palettes. And so we've got Fenty, W7, XX Revolution, Charlotte Tilbury, a little bit of a variety there. And then here I have everything else. So I've kind of decided there's a couple that I want to select. Definitely my Sigma Untamed. I haven't really used this as much as I would like to. This is very new. I bought these two at the same time. So I've only used this like once or twice. So I would really like to potentially select that, and look at the shades. Oh, it's my dream palette. So I was thinking that one. Another one I haven't used in a really long time is actually my Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze, the one that came out with the bronzer last year. So that's a potential. And oh, there's so many that I would want to pick. Like this is another one that I would want to pick, my 420 palette. I'm gonna pass on the 420 actually, won't do that. Maybe I'll do both of these because this is more warm toned and this is actually quite cool toned. Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to also have the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to do both because they're quite different. And that'll be a nice little selection for the week. I'm excited for that. Yes, great. Okay, so that was easier than I thought. Yeah. I've used a lot of my palettes regularly. Look, there's so many that I would want to pick, but this is just for 1 week. So, and I don't wear makeup every single day. So we're looking at using a palette 4, maybe 5 times in the week. So I got to factor that in. So what I'm going to pick is, I want to pick like a really nice nude lip. You know what? I'm going to pick this one. This is my NARS lip cream. Is it a lip cream? Lip Glide in Swing. It's hard to describe, but it's a really pretty color. And you can use as little or as much as you want. So I'm going to pick that one. And I've got my makeup bag here. Just a nice clear one. I can put my little eyeshadow in there, but not the big one. I just think because they're all quite intense shades. Oh, let's use my Tom Ford lipstick. This is one of my favorites. I wore this on my wedding day. It's a little bit more of a cooler toned option. This is the Ultra Shine lip color in Bare from Tom Ford. Absolutely stunning. So I'll have those 2 for the week. Well, I might add this one too. I've been trying to finish this one. This is from Savvy Beauty. Like $3 or $4, and it's in the shade Pretty Pink from Priceline, and that's all I have left. So that's a really nice pinky shade. That would go really nice with the Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze palette. So I might add that one too. Why not, huh? Okay, so here we have eyeliners, lip liners, singles, liquid and powder eye singles. So lip liners with my lip products. I will definitely be taking my favorite one. Oh, Charlotte will be a nice one. I'll do my Charlotte Tilbury in Pillow Talk. That's a nice pinky. That will go with the Savvy. Well, that'll go, yeah, with the Savvy. And then the other one I was going to pick was my Ride or Die Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 3C. This is the one I wore with my Bare on my wedding day. I know they don't look like a match, but it really lines it perfectly because this is more sheer. This is my clear one that is so super gross from Mecca Max. I'm trying to finish that, so I'm going to pair that with a pencil. I'm going to pick a pencil. But what will I pick? You know what? I haven't used the NARS. Ooh. NARS or Maybelline? I think I've almost finished the Maybelline. No, I've actually got a lot of Maybelline. Okay. I might go Maybelline. Ooh. Nah, I'm not. I'm going to pick the NARS because the NARS is actually in Macassar, which is Auburn Cool, and because of the kind of shadow shades that I've used, I think this would be nice. It's like a brownie auburn. It's quite pretty, so I'm going to use that. Be nice with the shadows. And then single shadows, what am I going to pick? Something that I haven't really picked before. You know what I need to pick? I never use this. This is my Tarte Chrome Paint in Froze Age. Remember when these were such a thing? Everyone wanted this. So let me swatch it. Got a lot of pink on my hand today, don't we? It's very pretty. So yes, Sam, pick that. I'm so bad with single shadows. I'm very much a one palette kind of gal for everything. Even that, just wearing that alone would be gorgeous. So here we have my cream, everything. Powder highlighter, powder bronzer, powder blush, and then face palette. So I'm going to start with the face palette. So the face palette I want to use, I think I want to use this blush palette actually. I actually think I want to use this as my blush option. Yes. Oh, hello. That's weird. This is from the Ghost Lightning Blush Quad Ghost from, was it not last year but the year before, it was Christmas. So you've got, they're non-existing shades, I think. They're new shades to this palette. So I think I'm going to pick that. So face palette. That's blush. Blush. Maybe I will use, I'm not going to use that because I don't know. No, I think I'm going to use my NARS because I really want to keep getting use out of it. And I actually really love this. So it's the Laguna, the Orgasm Blush, and that's the Orgasm Highlighter, which I've pretty much hit pan on, but you can't really see it. So by the time I finish with it this week, you'll be able to actually see proper pan, which is really exciting. So this was called the Orgasm Infatuation palette. So I'm going to keep using that. So let's go. What's a bronzer I haven't used in a while? I actually haven't used Charlotte in a while. I'm going to use Charlotte. Should I use Charlotte? Yeah, let's use Charlotte. It's cool at the moment, so I'm a little bit fairer. This is the fair shade. I did a review on this. I'll pop it up the top of the screen if you want to view it. It's really beautiful. It's just really fair, and it's a little bit more on the yellow side. So, but I will give it a go for the week. And then highlighter. Oh, highlighter. What am I going to pick? I want to pick something I haven't used in a while. This is the I Heart Revolution Marzipan Heart. It's very pretty, but I never use it. So, whoopsies. Let's give that a go. Because I'm actually really unsure if I want to keep this one. It's more of a blush topper. So I might keep it there for now. So yeah, we'll use that because I'm unsure if I want to keep it or not. Good way to use it for a zivui. And do I want anything in here? You know what I'm going to add in? This unlabeled sample pot. It is the remains of my Il Masca. Yeah, it's still good. Gel Sculpt. So I might try and use that a little bit and finish it up because it still hasn't dried out yet, which is pretty surprising. I have so many primers that I haven't been using, so I'm gonna. These I've never used this. I've never used this. I've never used this. And I actually thought I didn't have this anymore. It's been so long since I've used it. I'm actually going to pick this because I don't know if I want to keep it or not. It's the Onyx Primer from Revolution. I got it for free. It's a blurring and mattifying black gel primer. If I don't like it, I will get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to pick a setting spray. I'm going to pick this one because it's new to me. It is the Mecca Max Life Proof. I've used it once. You might get ready with me that I'll be posting this week. So I'm going to use that. Wow, this isn't going to fit in my makeup bag. Let's go foundation. Oh my god, I need to take this thing out because I have so many foundations that I would want to possibly use. So not that one, I just used that one. That's a no. That's a no. Back there are my darker ones for when I can. Okay, so maybe that one. Maybe e.l.f. actually. Yeah. Should I go e.l.f.? I think I'm going to pick the e.l.f. I haven't used this one in a while. So this is the e.l.f. medium coverage, which is a flawless satin foundation in light ivory. So it's a little bit more yellow toned, but I can get away with it. So let's use that for the week. And because we have a more yellow toned foundation, I am going to pick more yellow toned concealer. I I actually don't have that many left. I've been going through trying to finish up my concealers. I'm going to pick my Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This is a mini. And I have the shade number 2. It's got good coverage and it's a little bit more on the yellow tone side. So that'll be perfect with that foundation. Wonderful. And then powder. I know what I want to use. I want to use my e.l.f. powder. I never select it. Halo Glow Setting Powder in light. It's just so pretty on the face. It sets really well. And I've got my e.l.f. foundation, so hopefully that'll be a good match together. Alright, that is everything, guys. I have done it. It doesn't all fit in, but that's okay. I'll have it sitting up here on my desk anyway. So yeah, that completes everything. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.